Hello out there. How are you all doing out there in the internet tonight? I hope you're doing well. Alright, shall we get this show on the road, folks? Sorry not being here last week. My computer decided that it just did not want to connect to the internet. And eventually I just figured out that I needed to just boot it in safe mode and then boot it back in regular mode, and it worked fine, but it took me like 3 days to figure that out, which is not ideal. But here we are. From research, let's talk to the chesty goat lady some more, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. Suspicions. You think Henry did it?
Don't be coy.
Do you? I'm asking you.
Secrets breed mysteries.
I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave and he's possessed by a demon.
Thank you.
Convenient answers are dangerous. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night?
Business is business.
Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it. Who's got motive then?
Weird.
These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness.
Good work.
Take your pick, but come with your wallet.
I'm glad to be back.
You're going to make a tidy profit. You got a point? Any reason why you would kill the council? I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me.
That's strange.
I hate what the Syndicate have done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all. One of the first things to go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? Nope, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. What about your motive?
Sure.
Yuri's got some things to say about you. I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the Marshals.
Who knows?
How'd you two start talking about that?
The investigator is here.
Asking around about motives?
Secrets breed mysteries.
And you think that's enough to be my motive? That I killed the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Are you denying it?
Honey.
No, it's true. Lady, do you really think that's motive for mass murder? Hold on a minute. Sorry, I need to move my microphone a little bit. It sounds tenuous to me.
Good work.
I'm glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you. It's no secret I want out of a life forced on me. I would love to be a soldier again.
In a dark time.
It has to be done the right way, though. Not through mass murder. Last night. Crimson's alibi. Where were you last night? I was here, at my hideout, waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the island. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Any evidence of that? None.
Don't test me.
That paints you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murderer was going down, I'd have got a way to corroborate my alibi. There wasn't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
Who knows?
I'm running a business here. If I had something I'd sell, if I had something, I'd sell it to you. KHX secrets. Got any secrets to sell about KHX?
Who knows?
Why are you
The
asking?
investigator is here.
He's missing. He designed the second holy seal, and that was key to getting to the council. I haven't heard anything about it. I know he's missing, but nothing has come up. Akiko's motive. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Nice doing business with you.
Sorry about that. Secrets aren't free. Do we pay or not? Sure. Deal. Good crystals. Minimal imperfections.
I have my ways.
Akiko's a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever had.
Secrets are dangerous.
The Marshals aren't syndicate though. They're citizens, a security measure by Montserrat. They don't have our immortality, and they don't get moved between
The
islands.
investigator is here.
That makes them expendable, too. Precisely. Akiko's endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the syndicate, get them gene therapied up, and create a battalion of immortal soldiers. End her heartache. She has motioned the syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted, been refused every time. She's hurting, and she's angry.
What the hell?
What does she get from murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to the position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The untouchables become touched by the hand of death.
Thank you.
She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the syndicate.
Got it.
Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. If Akiko did this, she proves the threat isn't from the marshals.
Sure.
Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Motion, presented by Grand Marshal Akiko 14, details motions table to the Council. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 formally requests that the God Justice Marshals are inducted into the Syndicate. Motion was declined. Unanimous vote. Thanks. Oh, and she's done this a few times too, hasn't she? Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the islands.
That's weird.
Is there someone special on this island? Captain Voth. He's the highest ranked marshal under Akiko. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island.
What the hell?
So he was murdered last night?
Who knows?
Looks that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshals into the syndicate, and make them immortal?
Got it.
That's a pretty big bet to make.
Secrets breed mysteries.
I agree. Something doesn't add up.
Sure.
I'm not convinced Voth died last night. Don't tease, lady. That sounds like a secret. Don't secrets have costs?
It's business.
I'll refund you for our earlier transaction. It's a deal. Taking my first steps into the secret trading industry. Pleasure doing business.
Got it.
The dead marshals outside the council building aren't marshals. The blood doesn't match.
Weird.
So where are the real marshals? Working on it.
Boy.
If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you could try the barracks. If I was a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let anyone in. I'll see what I can find. Yeah. Let's skip by some of the motives for now because I got some money. Let's talk about some alibis. Did you see Witness last night? I heard Carmelina went to visit him last night. You should speak to her. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the last night of an island. You should speak to her. Can you tell me anything about the marshals stationed at the first seal? I already told you. One of the guards was Voth, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset.
That's strange.
You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on that night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I didn't see Akiko last night. You should speak to her. Did you see the Architect last night? I heard she was hanging out with Witness last night. You should ask her. Seems odd. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Thank you.
I got nothing more than what Akiko says. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? One of the secrets I've never been able to get my hands on. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry's possession worries me. Nothing has surfaced about it. It's either as they say or as someone is keeping it a secret. How did he get the knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library in the HQ is full of forbidden grimoires. Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that haven't worked their way to me about Henry's escape. If you think there's more to it than there seems, there might be physical evidence near the scene. If what the report says is true, the only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If you went through there, you'd have to be logged. Check the Nightmare computer logs, which we did already. Alright, motives cost money, so I'll have to do that later. Got time for a chat, Crimson? You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one? Are you one of them? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean? All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from. Why you? Boredom, mostly. I never should have let Montserrat convince me to be an idol. There's something wrong with being an idol.
I have my ways.
There isn't, but it is not the life for me. I was caught up in wanting to help the Syndicate. I gave up a life I loved. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It is easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a record, which you sell.
Business is booming.
You're the one buying. Ding! May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Vending machines. Cold, refreshing drink. Perfect thing for a crime. Kill the thirst. A crisp, light beer. The thirst may be killed, so we can move on. Fun. Ooh, Paradise Island 2. Oh. Paradise Island 249th Annual Worship Date with Crimson Acid Competition. Find a winning ring pull on a can of Dead Nebula's new acid-flavored premium beer and win a worship date with your favorite idol. Pray. Terms and conditions apply. Okay, then. Sure. Glinting golden crown, a sacred award for pyramid envisioning. A citizen was very faithful. Where to go next? You're empty, aren't you? Yep. Explore these apartment buildings. See what is in there. Probably find more of our loud, obnoxious friend in the process. The D Factory, recruiting now. Another dusk apartments. Small rooms, and some have an ocean view. A terrifying, harrowing view of the liquid abyss. A mahjong club meets in one building every week. If you suspect demonic corruption, report it. Fun! Fun, fun, fun. Does this have the same description? Yep. Ill-fated ring poles. You can trade in collected ring poles for drinks to get Crimson Apps merchandise. Looks like someone didn't have enough before the island ended. Never got to throw out their trash. What do we got? Evening Haze. A grape-flavored carbonate alcoholic drink. It's delicious. Too delicious. Dangerously delicious. Delicious. Oh, it's in the garbage. Nice. Yeah, we know, Shinji. Hush. Figured there'd be something in here. There's something in here. More blood crystals. See what's up here. Oh, there's Shinji. Wow, little bastard. Get to him on my way back down. Hopefully. Ah. Enchanting blood charm. Everyone prays for good blood. Strong blood. Red blood. This charm is said to strengthen your blood. Well, that's not demented at all. Wait, Shinji's up there. How can Shinji also be down there? Maddening. Oh, what's this? Ooh. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street, Housing District. Everywhere you go, there's the hum. The whole island hums with something. It is dread. No, maybe. I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe. Or enigmatic barflies. No reality whiskey, made with corn, rye, and barley, smooth with a taste of brown sugar, best enjoyed on a rooftop. If you two are a fan of the old demon alcohol, this game has something for you. What are you doing up here, Shinji? I come out Carmelina's dog. It's the only thing I do like about this shithole island.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're breaking my heart. Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You've made my day, Shinji. Don't patronize me, love dies. What a weirdo. Alright, let's see. Climb up the other rooftop, see what's on there, up there. Oh. Well, go down there for you later. I can go buy some of those secrets later. See if I can get that when I come back down. The tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. I put my TV on my balcony. We all did. Everyone danced on their balcony. It went on all night. It never happened again. It's a good jam. I like that. Hi, Shinji. Not sure there's anything specific up here. There's a guy in the distance. Let's check that out at some point. Oh, there's another Shinji over there. How about that? Two Shinjis. Imperfect dominoes. Good for killing time. Da, 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 da. Righteous Montserrat t-shirt. Nice fashion. It's a quote from Montserrat. Praise, purity, perfection. Yeah, I got the feeling that the fact that he died may have not been such a terrible thing, frankly. Whoops. Good thing I'm super strong and immortal, or else that would have ended poorly. Hi, Shinji. How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days. How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? Ugh. Oh, I see. Fancy playing cards. Good for whiling away time on a rooftop with a friend. The remnants of so many lost lives. I'll have to wait on that one. I think I need a power up I don't have, I think, so we'll take care of that one later. Oh. Cheerful children's book, an inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. But only in the past tense, not currently. Because, you know, everyone on this island who's not a immortal semi-god is dead. It's a rough time here on Island 24. So is there another one of these apartment buildings? No. Oh, I guess maybe. I don't actually know if you can climb that one the same way. Oh. Hey, Shinji. This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted, the illusion falls apart. That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an asshole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard, though.
I'm glad to be back.
You're doing well. You're making me blush, loved eyes. Peace. What a guy. Ooh, sauna. Hour with broadcast music. Sunset song. Watch the sunset with me. Listen to the ocean. Just one last time. The sunset heals all. That's a nice groove. Gaudy blood pendant. A gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show. Okay then. Interesting. In a bad way. Suspicious videotape. Unmarked videotape strikes fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on a list if the authorities know I have it in my possession? We will not find out what is on the tape. Not now, not ever. Oh, the soda can back here. Look at that. In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. Oh. Oh. But I heard someone say something. be disconcerting. There's not a lot of people left on the island at this point. Oh, people were just leaving money everywhere, weren't they? Oof. This building is not only not ADA compliant, it could also just use an elevator in general. Green crest. A green crest. It looks like it will fit into something. It's good to have at least, I guess. I see. Tawdry Poster, the hero of the 19th corruption, Crimson Acid. She slit the throat of a demonic general. Crimson Acid, thank you for your thanks you for your work. Crimson Acid thanks you for your work. Okay. Took me a minute to parse that out correctly. Knowledgeable listening device used to intercept communications between citizens. So much insanity, some horniness, thousands of secrets. People just leaving money everywhere on this island. Hey, Shinji. The rain here is a blessing, love dies. The island is too hot. Heat makes people crazy. Why can't you fix that? The Syndicate runs the island. It's a miracle there isn't a slaughter every day. It's the reality folding drive. It kicks out a nuke's worth of power every second. Fix it. Take it up with Masahiro Heavy Industries. I don't deal with customer service. Just make it happen. I'll catch you later. That does seem like a design oversight. I figure the all-powerful god beings can make their own residence a little more comfortable or something. So I wish we could go into some of these buildings. I feel like that would just the game. There's enough to explore in this game as it is. There's a need to be yet more. Oh, I hear that telltale scatter sign. We're gonna come across an item, aren't we? Ooh, yeah, what do we got? Recondite Ornate Book, an ornate collection of tales of the Silver Goat, given as a coming-of-age present. I wonder what it's doing out in the hall like that. Ooh. I think I can hop over there. Yep, I'll make the note of that for later. Incoherent abandoned diary. Fleeting fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life. Must be hard adjusting to the island. Whew. What a fun time. They really treat everybody so well on this island, don't they? Yeesh. Island sequence 024 memento obtained. 24th island sequence. How will 24 be remembered? Will this island be perfect? Is this our eternal home? It is not. Sorry. It will not be your eternal home. Come back to this later. Let's see, where was I? Right, I want to see what this big giant screw-off thing was. It's our god. Yep. I guess I need to find another green one somewhere. Creeping Flora Starlight. Starlight skin. Explorers in a forbidden valley discover a breed of plant have been sealed away in a vault. Now warriors patrol the edges of the valley to keep the plant at bay. Oops. Oopsie doopsie, we made a fucky wucky. Oh, I want to get up. How do I get up there? Hey Shinji, what's up? You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A real bad time. Spineless though, you know, Chief? Like, could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret though, he can tell.
The investigator is here.
Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, Love Dies. That Shinji, he is everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. Ooh, beach with obelisks. Check that out at some point. Hey, it's my friend. Symbol of a kiss, Starlight skin. A kiss while the many-eyed goat watches is the most romantic of kisses. I see. The fairy woman.
Hey, LD.
How's the investigation going?
Sure.
It's progressing. Going through my suspect list.
It's complicated.
Am I on it? I guess I must be right. We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, alright? What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting the syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates, onto the next island. Repeat. Oh, may the specter gaze upon your star. Sorry, hit the wrong button. She's got a thing tattooed on her arm. Suspicions. You buying this Henry story? I hope it's him, LD. If it's one of us, the syndicate could collapse. The Kiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife in the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
That's it.
Maybe it's a little too convincing. You think someone else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to buy accepting the Henry story. What if someone set him up?
Got it.
These islands are full of power plays. What if this one is exploiting our preconceived notion that the oppressed citizen will rise up given the chance? Sorry. That's a scary thought, LD. you have any problems with the council?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Nope, me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island.
I don't like this.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
If you can prove it, sure.
This is a dark line of questioning, LD. People, if people find out I said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine.
I'm glad to be back.
I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
The island feels bad.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people. Yuri's up to no good.
Sure.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one. The architect? Why? Gut feeling, LD. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gate to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked it in response to the murder. Will the logs of the gates confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Investigator is here.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How's that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
Right on, LD.
You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. You're friends. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius, LD.
On, LD.
The next island will probably be perfect. She has crafted a masterpiece.
Feels bad.
You've probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
Complicated.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind.
That's weird.
A slighted genius? Maybe. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I get it, LD. You're just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
Sure.
You're happy here?
Messing with you.
As anyone can be. Has Yuri got a motive for killing the
What
council?
are you talking about?
He's ambitious and wants power.
What the hell are you talking about?
He hasn't earned it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
Can you prove it? Sure.
He used to be small-time, shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One day? Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming. His charm's fake, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Ooh, Yuri requests to join the council. Details motion table to the council. Yuri Knight formally requests acceptance into the council. Motion was declined. Unanimous vote. Additional note, Yuri Knight became violent and had to be restrained. Yuri Knight threatened leader Montserrat. Yuri Knight was detained and is now under watch. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped at the bar. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
Right on, LD.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups. Pickups?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The island exists in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our transdimensional travel on. Masahiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Oh, excuse me. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island.
Sure.
You were in contact with him all night?
LD.
Well, there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him.
That's strange.
Any idea why? Is that usual? Unusual? It has happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights. I'll try checking his phone records at a comms tower. Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal's guards outside of the council building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night.
Why?
Why are your tire tracks on the penthouse?
The island feels bad.
LD, that wasn't from last night. When was it then? A couple of weeks ago I went up there to think. The sunset looks so good up there. The penthouse is off limits. You were trespassing.
I have nothing to do with this.
What happened? You changed, LD. What happened to the devil-may-care attitude? Besides, the penthouse is the most secure building on the island. I couldn't get in if I wanted to. Somebody got in. Often go climbing? A new hobby? Never been one for physical pursuits, you know that, LD. So the rappelling gear I found near the tire tracks in your car on the roof of the council building doesn't belong to you. Can't say it does, LD. Sorry I can't be of more help. I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam.
Talk, LD.
You find my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared?
Come on, LD.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like, it just up and vanished.
Strange.
Do many things vanish around here, or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then reappeared outside a crime scene?
Come on, LD.
Come on, LD. You never lost something before? Do you know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on a car, you know. Can I have it back? It's sentimental.
Test me.
Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence. Do you know anything about the open grate on the council building?
Why?
Grate?
Ooh.
A maintenance
Investigator is here.
maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it.
Complicated.
Not sure why you think I know anything about that. I think your knife was used to open the grate.
Prove it? Sure.
You're wrong, LD. You're gonna need some proof as well. What do you know about the second holy seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. What do you know about KHAHX's disappearance? Haven't seen it in a while, LD. I was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he's been ready to go to the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Right on, LD.
Sorry, LD. Didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it? Did you see the architect last night?
Come on, LD.
I didn't see her, LD. Was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at Witness's apartment, if that helps. Did you see Crimson last night? Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
What are you talking about,
For real, LD, you need to speak to Akiko. Did you see Witness to the End last night? He's usually in his apartment. I heard Karim went to see him, though. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You see the dead zone? It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there. What do you know about Henry the escape last night? You read the report, LD? That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan yourself. Lydia named her custom model Burn Parliament. That's great.
For a drive, LD.
What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me this now?
I was born to investigate.
You never talked about it before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens. And now a mass murder happens. You just happen to bring it up. I had a lot of time to think in the Idle Lands. Not a lot to do up there, huh? I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Oh, I missed you too, LD.
Complicated.
I don't know what to talk about, you know? It's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target. Love, though. That's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone? She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. The cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. Relationship increase.
It's complicated.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
Island feels bad, LD.
This is a sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight? He became a new person? What if it was a god that did it?
That's weird.
You mean a blessing?
Damn it, LD.
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion. Deception by God is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
I don't like this.
What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Saharan caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat will let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels bad, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicions secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. May your specter gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. It's a nice car. The big concrete thing over there is the dead zone, by the way, if you were wondering. We'll visit that later. Beach on the other side is like... Shinji, what are you doing hiding back there? Are you glad to be back, Love Dies? Investigation and all investigations. The biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born to investigate.
It's what I was born to do. There you go. That's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Love Dies. Ugh. The globe plate cries out for light. A time to cut the air. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis. That was weird. What can we say, folks? Shinji's a weird demon. Also weird by the standards of demons. Still crying out for light, apparently. Oh, gachapon machine. Cute Tamago phone charm. A cute hamster friend. Tamago is the star of a popular 4-panel comic on a citizen drew. Oh. Wow, I'm sad. Bay Tower starlight skin. The towers sparkle in the waning sun. A cascade of jewels as far as the eye can see. Oh, it's just a brick wall. That's no fun. That leads back up to the dock. What's back here? Oh, vending machine. Tropical Demolition. A tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim it at men. Typical. back to the island at some point. Oh, Shinji. So this severed arm. This was someone's arm. Horrific. Cool. Love it. Not creepy at all. Great. My favorite. The time separates passion from conspiracy. Where'd you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. There we are. What's this? Grubby skimming runes obtained. An old superstition says that skimming rune stones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. I see. Love them speakers on the island playing all these good music. Chaotic. Just under something underneath or something like that, or I can get into this wall maybe? Yeah. Oh boy. No drink came out.
Like this.
Something is wrong with this machine. Hey baby, wanna get wicked? Wanna take it to the limit? Absolutely not. You and I could do amazing things, baby. You ever got down and digital? Wanna open your ports to my download and open up my .exe? Come on, baby, we can cyber all day and all night. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. What's wrong, baby?
Paradise feels
What the hell? What the hell are you babbling about? I just want to get out of here and into your fantasies, baby. Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shard. Devil Nebula. Don't listen to Starlight, baby. I'll do things to you that you never thought possible. Explanation: 16 years ago, Deep Factory AI Dead Nebula suffered minor corruption on server 7GI90. Corruption was contained, but the local instance of Dead Nebula split into the shards that developed their own personas. Each persona was isolated in a vending machine and locked down.
who the hell?
If it was locked down, how was I able to use it? System shutdowns associated with the end of Paradise Island 24 deactivated isolation controls. We ain't got much time, baby. You think you're in paradise? Baby, I'll show you real paradise.
That was repulsive.
You can cyber in hell, you little punk. I got music we can do it to. Something to set the mood, baby.
That's me.
What? My special track for doing what I do best, baby. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending machine operations. Why are you playing me like this, baby? We can do things that will make Doom Jazz blush. I'd rather die. Unknown product indeed, dear lord. Endlessness create ultimate unlimited love. Ultimate infinity love. Endlessness creates fear. Human desire and end all things, except summer. We wish we could have an endless summer, dancing all night, and for once in our lives, be glad to be alive before the claws of the weight of knowledge and responsibility pierce our flesh once more. I believe this is new. Yeah, Epoch B-sides. This is a new song for the game. I don't believe you. This is not an encounter you had in the original iteration. Oof. What a little weirdo. I'll explain why there was a vending machine down here. When the trees blossom, oh, beautiful blossom starlight skin. When the trees blossom, citizen gather to give praise for letting blood directly onto the tree to fertilize it. Jesus Christ. Oof, this place is fucked up. That's one way to worship your god. How's your day going, Love Dies? Having a good time, having a blast.
Got it.
Investigation is in my blood. That's the spirit. Screw the murdered council, so long as you're getting yours, eh?
Strange.
That's not what I meant. Later's gotta shoot. What a weird guy. Excuse me, I need a sip of water. I like my Shinji voice, but it's a little murderous on my throat. Oh man, someone didn't get to finish their beer. That's rough. Extrinsic fossil. A fossil of an alien being. The Earth is covered in these. A citizen must have brought it with them. Ah, I see. It's another ghost. Grieving ghost. They started here, dragged through the building towards the ocean, but then where? Who started here? Did they go into the sewer? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe straight into the ocean, but why? What are you talking about? I must have left some clue? A clue to what? Huh? Oh, I can see you. Step aside, please. I'm trying to find my neighbor. Maybe I can help? I am an investigator. Yes, maybe. But if they were dragged to the beach, where did they go from there? Somewhere out of sight. Undercover, maybe.
To investigate this.
Maybe I should try and help them look for whatever it is. Whatever it is might be somewhere, something recovered on the beach.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I found this under the pier. Severed arm. What? Wait, is that... It is. Finally, I proved that my neighbor was murdered. The God Justice Marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. I guess I'll never know who did it. I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's not justice, but at least I have some peace now. Please, take these. Do not let citizen murder go uninvestigated. I helped a murdered ghost! Yay. Creepy noise. Ooh. What's that? Inquisitive apartment murder report. A newspaper with an article about a string of dismemberments within the apartments. They often happen during the height of summer. People living in cramped conditions given to dark desires. Yeah, cool. And no one did anything about it. Great, great, great. Love that. Love that. Effacious chilies. Looks like someone was growing chilies up here. Storage and tubes. Yellow. Yeah. Oof. All right. Woo, that almost ended poorly. All right, let's go back up, shall we? The hell's that noise? Tradition to donate and let blood and prayer at a temple. Alright, sure. May the silent goat walk with me. Crying Grudge carving. A carving that tells of the god Crying Grudge. Nearly killed by the Persian army at the Battle of Beyond Revenge. Body was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace in Sushatra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground, and the city became a sea of lilies. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the city to the ground. The god has moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. It is one of the ones out there. If you were wondering. I'm sure you were. What do we got? The Lemigetin Bop. A dance under the gaze of demons. You can feel their eyes bulging from the concrete. Let them watch. Let them lust. That's a good one. Okay, buddy. B5. Like this weird art all the vending machines have on them with the tongue. Parallel red. A blend of different fruits and vegetables, full of vitamins and minerals, often drunk morning after the night before. There's a lot to this island. Alright, something's... somewhere... There's something on a ledge out there that I can't see at the moment. I will get it later. Oof. Alright, time to go to the other side. Yeah. How do I get down there? Hey, Shinji. I always think people on hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it is natural to turn to murder. That's chilling, right? Scary. That guy next to you at work that doesn't have a hobby could cut you open. That's quite the logical leap. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science, love dice. Get it together. Laters. Oh, what a guy. Discarded pistachios obtained. Good to crack open and focus on while you're thinking about a problem. I've apparently got 2 yellow goat doodads. Gotta bring them up here at some point after I find them. Of course, finding them's the hard part, right? Alright, there's one of them. Guess I better put that in. See what happens. Oh. Alright. I'll have to go back down there later and get whatever that is. Aside from the blood crystal, I know what a blood crystal is at this point. This roof, see what there is. Gleaming Male Idol card. A collectible card of an amateur pornographic actor. Underground pornography often springs up in the apartment blocks. Gotta do something while you're living in hell. Oh boy, more ghosts. Oof. Joy's fish food obtained. One of the syndicate's social experiments was to create different social spaces around the apartments. There was decreased violence in these apartments. Feeding animals makes people happier. It's a fish ghost, okay. This is new. A visitor at the end of the world. Taking the view before oblivion. Who are you? Everything and nothing. The sum of this island. A sick little reminder of what must not be allowed. Do you have a name? Mika Slan Regalas. Mika, then. Thank you for coming to see me. This is a dying place, but manners are important. What are you doing here? Right now, I want to ask you some questions. You are an investigator. I want you to investigate things. There will be rewards. How did you know I was an investigator? I'm entwined with these apartments. I feel the life breath of them. They're a bad place. More bad than most. Things have happened here. And why do you need things investigating? The desire to know. I came here a long time ago. I possessed this body. It was a mistake. I managed to avoid all manner of hooks and bait while I waited for the island to end. Please tell me about things you have found. Fine, what do you want to know? I thirst for missing knowledge. Where do people play dominoes on this island? On the roof of one of the apartments. Some citizens evidently got together to play and look out at the sea. Simple games allow players to come together to share time and experiences while mastering a competitive game. The world is a horrifying place, but spending time together keeps the cosmic horrors from the proverbial door. Humans are interesting. You wouldn't believe what people drop into pools of water. Here is your reward. Oh, new Starlight skin. I thirst for missing knowledge. What happened on Island Sequence 20? The way your brow furrows tells me you don't know about Island Sequence 20. Please find out so that I may know. Dimensional breakdown, Starlight Skin. If you want to easily connect to other dimensions, the spaces under bridges are where dimension walls are the weakest. Try it sometime, but watch out for knife crime. Knife crime, there's knife crime. What do we got at this one? D5. Can I enter it in the wrong order? I'm curious now. I cannot. What do we got here? Aesthetic water. A water filtered through volcanic rock for absolute purity. There aren't any volcanoes on the island. Lovely. What a uselessly ostentatious thing. Hey Shinji, what's up? Hey Shinji. Hey, Love Dies.
The investigator is here.
What's happening? Just enjoying the island, you know? I mean, obviously I hate this place, but you gotta make the best of it, haven't you? If you're looking at the bright side, you ain't living. That's optimistic. If you're not optimistic, you've got a problem. Life's too short.
Sure.
All of us in the Syndicate are immortal, and then you've got far bigger problems than being optimistic. Anyway, can't stay here yapping. I'm a busy demon. Oh, I should hydrate myself more next time so I don't completely shred my voice trying to do that. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back upstairs and punch the other one in. The crest fit? Grim Lotus Starlight Skin. The lotus is a frightful plant that strikes fear in the minds of even the strongest demon worshippers. Interesting. Don't know if that'll come in handy later, but interesting nonetheless. I don't think I can leap from up here. Maybe if I get down onto that boardwalk, though. Whatever that is. Fancy skulls. Oh, soda can. Let's get some of that sody pop. See what we have this time. Acid's favorite. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavored and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone, contemplating all those things you're going to do. Boy, there's a real you're here forever vibe to a lot of this stuff, isn't there? Oof. Oh, there we are. Alright. Hmm. Alright, what new music you got this time? Last Dance XX. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I wanted to never take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. A groovy number, to be sure. Oh, already got this one. There's Witness to the End's apartment building again. There we are. What's this? Questionable donation. Citizens sometimes throw coins into fountains for luck. Luck doesn't exist. Gotcha bun. Lurid Crimson Acid Phone Charm. A Crimson Acid Phone Charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. I guess they also enjoy big knockers, one would imagine. Or they just think goat's head are cool, one of the two. Fascinating grasshopper. Some people get very obsessive about grasshoppers. Symbol of the Secretary Starlight Skin. The slow poison of ambition creeps through your veins, never living for the moment but the next moment which will forever be out of reach. It doesn't exist. It never can. Oh look, more places to let my blood open. Silent Goat Carving. A carving about the first god. Silent Goat was the first god evolved man has contact with. Sometimes known as the first for this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahuda Ending in India. Tortured in the crystal caves. Became aware of the syndicate and gifted them his power. Killing himself. Whew. You're a weird guy. More soda. Or alcohol, I guess. Most of them have probably been alcohol at this point. This looks refreshing. Cool melon. A slightly sweet melon-flavored soda best enjoyed on a summer's day, under a tree, fearing the last drop and having to return to whatever it was you were doing. Oh. That's a trans flag, isn't it? You've tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You are a most valued customer. Do you have a favorite?
Sorry.
That's great. Good answer. You must be a hit at parties. Never mind that. Remember that upgrade for Starlight we mentioned? We've come through for you. Hang for a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses.
Why?
Why is hardware like that jammed in a vending machine? The dead Nebula security chief is a real moron. He'd been showing off just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people.
Why?
Why did he have a Starlight upgrade? He did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. They promised him a piece of Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unusable upgrade for use on a device he'd never seen. Like we said, moron.
How?
How did it end up in a vending machine? Marshals came knocking. He tried to hide it. It's jammed in the dispensing mechanism. Should come out if you try making a purchase now that it's been rebooted. Works for me. Appreciate it. If the culprit lets out a confession in the range of our microphones, we'll let you know. Even the robot helps. Glistening stone obtained. A small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness. Look, this one, the one we saw earlier. Try and track him down. Ah. I think I have. Really? Can I see it? Oh yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world, and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness that it gave me. Yo, couldn't help spying on you. What do you want? You like that stone the spirit gave you? It has a wonderful depth to it. Oh, hoping it was going to be no. Why? Want to sell it? Why do you want it? Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections. One of? Oh yeah, I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabin in the calcified entrail prairies from the mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. So, want to sell? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer. I'm gonna decline this time. I think I'll hang on to it. Shame. I suppose I'm going to die with this island, so no biggie. Don't stress it, love dies. I just want a bit of happiness for the harrowing embrace of oblivion. Good guilt tripper, isn't he? Oof. Sewer maintenance access. I came out there earlier. That's a monument to the moon. The sphere of death that is split in two by a great chasm. I can feel the grim silence from the deserted city on the dark side. Oh boy. Yeah, I see. Says we've been playing for about an hour and a half, so I think I'll take a break for the evening. Dreaded hero apartments. Apartments named after the bloodthirsty general that slaughtered his way across ancient Britain. Great. Verdant starlight skin. Plants are very calming. We could all do with some calm. I'll save for the evening, and we'll pick this up next week. Do some more exploring in the apartments, buy some more beverages, that kind of thing. Investigate some more crimes. So, until then, I hope you all have a good night. And I will see you all next week. So until then, you have a good weekend. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.